Hi, it's Robyn from Robyn's Online World. It's time for Monday Mingle. This is from 80mileperhourmom.com. We do it every Monday. The link is in my post, so click on it and find out how to play along if you would like. It's all you need is some way to record a video of yourself. You can use a flip, you can use a webcam, you can use, most digital cameras have videos now on them too. Anything you want. And it's super easy. Just answer the questions and upload it to YouTube or wherever you want and add it to your blog and then put the link on there. And it's really easy and it's a fun way to start vlogging if you haven't done it before. So this week's questions come from Erin at Mrs. Cox's Slice O Heaven. Alright, number one, if you had the financial ability to donate $100,000 to charity, which would you give it to and why? I would probably give it to the Child and Adolescent Bipolar Foundation or another foundation that deals with bipolar and mental health. If you read my blog, you know that my teenage son Taylor has a diagnosis of bipolar 2, also anxiety NOS. My husband also has a diagnosis of bipolar 2. They were diagnosed, both of them, before it was a really big thing that you hear in the media even. Hubby was diagnosed in his early 20s when Taylor was a couple of years old. And his onset was as an adult. Taylor, unfortunately, got that gene that we didn't want him to get. We didn't know even before we decided to have him. And I'm glad that I didn't know then because it might have changed our minds. I don't know, but I'm so glad that we have him. Anyway, he was diagnosed at age 5, and it's been a very long struggle with bipolar for both of them. We're going through a difficult time with Taylor right now even. Some new things coming up, and it just happens. It's ups and downs, and we're dealing with it. I love them both. And there's just still such a stigma attached to mental health and mental illness, and they don't get the kind of research monies and funding that other physical illnesses do, which really irks me because your brain is part of your body. It's a physical part of your body. Just because it's in your brain and they can't treat it like if you had, something wrong with your heart where they can cut it open and just fix it, just kind of makes me a little angry sometimes that it's not, they just need more help on finding better treatments, a cure for some of these illnesses, funding for people to get the proper treatment. It's really crucial too. It's very expensive to pay for all the medications, the psychiatrist visits, the therapist visits, and to have a therapist that knows what they're doing and really does more than just talk to the people. Talk therapy is not they need more, especially the kids. We're lucky we have a wonderful therapist and wonderful doctors for both hubby and Taylor. So that's where my money would go. Okay, number two, have you ever given money to a panhandler before? I don't believe that I have. I mean, I donate to, little charities that I see out at the stores or, firemen with their boots in the street, all that kind of stuff. But panhandlers, I don't think so. I saw a story on the news where some people do this as a job, and I believe it because there's this one guy the next exit up from us, and we've seen him park his car at a store and walk up to the intersection, the same intersection, and hold up the sign and, and he's asking for money and stuff, or it says will work for food, I think. And the thing is the guy is always there. And if you have a car and you have a place, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I really think that he's a con artist. I don't think he's truly unable to work or unable to find other means of income. I know that there's lots of panhandlers who are just stuck. I get that. But I generally don't, I don't think I would donate directly to them. I would go through other means to donate my monies to charities and groups and other places that will help those people as they go along. Okay, number three, have you ever given your time at a soup kitchen, homeless shelter, etc.? I have not. I've thought about it. I should do it. Even a food bank, I think, would be a good place. Taylor, that's always been one of his charitable things that he's really gotten into. When he was at public school before, in elementary school for a little while, they always had big food drives and stuff, and then there's other food drives that go on. And he's always been, you know, we always would go to the store and get a case of, you know, vegetables and fruit, canned goods and stuff like that, and donate it. And, you know, we'd always try to, you know, help out and do whatever we could. And he's really kind of latched onto that one. Whenever I ask him if he wants to do something, he's like, well, what about a food-related thing and stuff? So that's important to him. And so maybe that's something that I should look into, that maybe Taylor and hubby and I could do together as a family, is donate some of our time at a soup kitchen, a homeless shelter, a food bank, any place like that. So those are my questions for today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll see you next week. Bye.